Hello there everyone, and welcome to your weekly MTA plan work video for the Queens Subways and Long Island Railroad for the weekend of Friday, February 8th, 2019, and lasting until Monday, February 11th, 2019. Before we get to the Queens Subways, at the end of this video, I will be discussing with you all an urgent service change on the Montauk branch that will be taking place on Friday, February 8th. That being all said, let's get to the 7 line first. There is no work on the 7, so that is good news. How about the N? There is no plan work on the N line in Queens. However, I do need to bring this up. February 8th, beginning 8:30 p.m. on Friday, and this is in regards to the W. The W will end early because of track maintenance. For alternative service, take the N or the R train. No M service again this weekend. Friday, February 8th, beginning at 9:45 p.m. M service will end early between Forest Hills, 71st Avenue, and 4750th Street, Rockefeller Plaza because of signal modernization. You can take the E and or the R train. For Queens, you can take the R via transfer at 34th Street, Herald Square. For Court Square, Lexington Avenue, 53rd Street, and 5th Avenue, 53rd Street, you can take the E via transfer at West 4th Street, Washington Square Park. February 8th for the 11th, 10 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. on Monday, special weekend M service will run between Middle Village Metropolitan Avenue and 4750th Street, and via the F to and from Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street, and via the Q to and from 2nd Avenue, 96th Street. How's the R doing? Well, Friday, February 8th, 9:45 p.m. to 11 p.m. Same on February 9th and the 10th. However, this will be from 6 a.m. to 11 p.m. Saturday and Sunday. Forest Hills bound R trains will run express from Queens Plaza to Forest Hills, 71st Avenue because of signal modernization. For alternate service to the Queens Center Mall, take a westbound train to Queens Plaza and transfer to the Q60 bus. Also, you can take a westbound train to Queens Plaza, transfer eastbound to Forest Hills, 71st Avenue for express service, and then transfer to the Q60 bus. You can also take the 7 from Queens Plaza, get off at Woodside, 61st Avenue, and transfer to the Q52, Q53 select bus service. From 65th Street, Jackson Heights, Roosevelt Avenue, or Elmhurst Avenue, once again, you can take the Q52, Q53 select bus service for service to the Queens Center Mall. You can also use the Q60 for service between Grand Avenue and 71st Avenue eastbound. How's the E? February 8th for the 11th, 11:45 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. on Monday. Jamaica Center bound E trains will skip 75th Avenue and Briarwood because of signal modernization. February 8th through the 11th, 11:45 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. Monday. Jamaica Center bound E trains will run express from Queens Plaza to Forest Hills, 71st Avenue because of signal modernization. F train. February 8th to the 11th, 11:45 p.m. Friday to 5 a.m. Monday. Jamaica bound F trains will skip 75th Avenue, Briarwood, and Suffolk Boulevard because of signal modernization. On the G. Due to a high demand of service for 2 New York Islanders home games this weekend at the Barclays Center, the G will be available for service to and from Fulton Street. That means there is no planned work scheduled for this weekend. So once again, if you are going to be attending both Islander games or one of the two Islander games, which is this Saturday, February 9th, where the Islanders will play the Colorado Avalanche, and on Sunday, February 10th, at 3 p.m. when they play the Minnesota Wild. Once again, if you are going to both games, or if you're going to one of the two, and you have to rely on the G line, once again, the G will be available. And one more thing, let's go Islanders. That's all I'm going to say. Once again, we have station improvements on the J line. February 9th for the 10th, 3:45 a.m. Saturday, 10 p.m. Sunday. I'm sure you all know the drill right now. Deja vu again. We have the shuttle buses back. The E is also going to be replacing service between Crescent Street and Jamaica Center because of station rehab. J service will run between Broad Street and Crescent Street. Free shuttle buses will make all J stops between Crescent Street and 121st Street and will connect with the E at Jamaica Van Wyck. Transfer between trains and free shuttle buses at Jamaica Van Wyck and or Crescent Street. For JFK Airport Air Train, you can use the Howard Beach JFK A station via transfer at Broadway Junction. So that is interesting news that they are sort of helping people there. Quickly want to mention that is a good alternative, because I know for a fact at the Broadway Junction station you can transfer to the A train. So that is very good that they're helping people find an alternative way to get over to JFK Airport this weekend. That officially means there is no planned work in Queens on the A line this weekend. So we'll quickly talk about the L train again. We have the reliability improvements. This is, of course, going to be repetitive. I don't really want to talk about it every weekend, but I'll just quickly make sure that you all are aware of this. So again, you do have this. I'll quickly mention it again. I won't read it because, it doesn't make any sense to, but I figured I wanted to leave it in the presentation every week so you all know what's going on, and in case you need to take a screenshot, here you go. That being all said, we will now go to the Long Island Railroad Service Changes website. Alright, so the only service change for the Long Island Railroad this weekend is that we have the buses that will be replacing trains between Babylon and Montauk due to the extended ultrasonic testing on the Montauk branch by an additional day. So pretty much what I'm trying to say here is that if you didn't watch my service changes video last week, they've been doing this testing now for the past 4 days on the Montauk branch with the ultrasonic testing. And of course, this will be used by the Sperry Rail Car, which is a bright yellow self-propelled train car that is equipped with testing equipment that has sensors with ultrasonic and induction to test the tracks. It is designed to detect internal rail defects that are not visible to the naked eye. Defects that are found will be corrected immediately by a crew of Long Island Railroad track maintenance workers. So, pretty much I will recap this again, and I will quickly mention this, that I talked about this last week, but I'll recap it by saying westbound and eastbound. So, westbound, you must board buses at stations Montauk through Bayshore for service to Babylon, then connect with trains for service to points west. The buses will depart up to 30 minutes earlier than normal train times. You must plan for 45 minutes of additional travel time. One quick note, for the 3:09 p.m. bus departure from Montauk, train service will be available starting at Patchogue. So, That is some interesting news. And once again, eastbound, transfer to buses at the Babylon station for service to stations Bayshore to Montauk. Please plan for up to 30 minutes of additional travel time. And once again, I will quickly mention that I was at Queens Village back on Wednesday, so I encourage you all to watch that video, because I will quickly remind everybody that they are doing the construction work on the Springfield Boulevard Bridge by Amboy Lane. Thus, both east ends of the westbound platform at Atlantic Terminal, eastbound to Hempstead, are blocked off with a construction barrier. So, pretty much, eastbound you have to board and exit through the first 6 cars. Westbound you have to board through the rear 6 cars. Same with exiting the train on the Hempstead branch. So, quickly going to mention that to you all, so that way you're not aware of it. I brought it up with you all. Quickly want to take a look at the PDF. Yeah, so they have updated it. That's good. That is very good. Once again, I'll quickly want to remind you all that as this video is up on February 8th, that the new Long Island Railroad schedule will start on March 4th. I know we're only a month away from it happening, but I figured when the official schedules are out, I will let you all know. So that being all said, that's going to wrap up this week's Service Changes video. Thank you all very much for watching, and until the next one, please take care.